Hi Aries, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma and it's really bright in here. I hope you see me somewhat. You're going to be able to see the cards for sure. So that's the thing, and you just need to hear my voice. It's really sunshiny, and it's really lovely when it is, because it's already a bit of autumn here in Sweden, and so when the sun is out, you sort of don't want to shut it out. So I'm just soaking it in, and I hope you're okay with it. I apologize if it's like too bright in your end. Yeah, I'm Swedish, and so I will use a few words here and there to maybe clarify the English that I'm using. If I get like a hint from spirit that might be a too tough of a word for my Swedish peeps, then I'll say something to clarify it. Sometimes it turns out I can't find the Swedish words, and then I just try to explain it in English as best as I can. Aries, I continue to say, like, we're so, I also want to say I'm going to start to post your sign, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini for Mondays, just for a while. This is really a thing to try to get YouTube to notice me. It's all about technicalities, and it turns out, even though I post 12 and even like 24, but YouTube doesn't know that because 12 of them are on Vimeo. But I post 12 videos every Friday. It doesn't sort of care that it's 12 videos. It just cares how many times I upload anything to my channel. So that's one thing to take into consideration. I just want to get over that 1,000 people, because then my channel is starting to have its own life. Right now, YouTube doesn't care. And it turns out that the channel gets noticed if I upload several times. So then I figured I can just as well, as many signs as I do a day, I can just upload it that day. It has been a bit like, ooh, should I do that? Because I have a little one at home, and sometimes, the schedule doesn't match and stuff like that. But I'm going to do the best I can, and Mondays seems to be the best day, where I sort of almost never waver, like going in back and forth. It's more towards Wednesdays and Fridays that it can be pushed a bit forward. But yeah, so for Mondays, keep up the outlook for Mondays. So maybe you haven't even had a chance to look at the Friday reading that I posted for you. That is supposed to be like from Friday to Friday, but then it's like the extra goodies for you. I do like an extra already today. And yeah, I feel like there's just continues to be strong energy in September, and we're just about to moved more towards into October, which is Scorpio season, which is deep, which is feel your feelings, feel your emotions, just dive deep and really understand yourself type of energy. So that can be a bit almost scary for some, and it can be really welcome for some. That the people that you're dealing with, maybe you want them to have like a closer look at themselves. Maybe you want yourself to have a better understanding of yourself and what's going on with you, stuff like that. And we also have the full moon. I think it's on the 13th or something. And wait, is that in Aries? It's in Aries. It's a full moon in your sign on the 13th. So that's going to be an extra heightened thing. Something is going to come full circle for you. Every full moon sort of, I want to say the word depict. I don't even know if that's the right moment to use it in, but it comes to mind. So I'm trying to say it's when there's a full moon, there's something that has come full circle. There's something like a cycle ending. There's something that has like run its course. Here's like full stop, and then we between full moon and the new moon, like we're dealing with new things. So yeah, we have a full moon in Aries. That's gorgeous. But we're still lingering from the full moon in Pisces. So that's going to be like water to fire, which feels like, oh, heavy, deep into emotion. And then like, I mean, it is Scorpio season. It's going to be Scorpio season, which is all about water. And Aries is all about fire. And it feels like it's, you know, wow, it's like heavy into water or heavy into fire. But that to me is just balance between the elements. So specifically, what's going on with you, Aries, for the upcoming week? For September, for upcoming full moon, for upcoming 2020. So many things. I do 3 cards at the same time. And it gives me a bit of a story rather than just doing 1 card at the time. It's not a typical tarot reading, so it's not going to be pentacles and all of that. However, that's... Yeah, anyway. Wow, first card out. Basic energy for your upcoming week. This is Monday to Monday. This is beautiful. Aries, this is 7 heavenly virtues, which means every single area is about to shift for the better in your life. I'm going to dive deeper into each card. Next card out is intuition. And your third card out is Angel of Miracles. That's a pretty good read. I don't know if you saw that. So there might be some energies here in the room as we speak. I think I saw just something crossing here. Let me just take a moment to see what's up. I get a very esoteric, like a very, I'm just going to do this for a bit. I get a very, esoteric feeling around this, like it's more into the non-physical realm. It's more into the stuff that you can't see, the dreams before it becomes reality, I'm feeling it, but I can't touch it yet. That sort of feeling through all of these cards, that's sort of the feeling that I get. So you probably are really thinking about something that you want to manifest, or really wanting like something to shift in your life for, of course, for the better, always for the better. But I mean, it just feels like there's a lot of, I want to say, decisions that you're taking and dealing with right now, that you want to go someplace, you want to do something, you really want to create something, and it's in the non-physical realm as we speak. It's like it's a done deal energetically. And so with the first card out, and you get the 7 heavenly virtues, this is you giving and receiving. So you see how you stretch your arms out? That's you. And you're just receiving from the universe. You're just allowing it to come in, and you're sort of stretching your arms out like give me it already. It's a bit of, excuse me, it's a tiny bit of a frustration, I feel. But just, I know it's such a, almost a curse word, almost a swear word. Just trust. Just have to have faith. Just trust that it will come, and it will come. Yeah, put your trust up where it don't shine. That sort of thing. And I mean, just look at this. It is showing you that everything that you want is coming in. And with the 7 heavenly virtues, that just literally means that every situation that you're dealing with, every situation in your life, is about to turn around for the better. You're seeing improvements in it. There might be the one area is like full-on manifestation, here it comes. Another area is like you're starting to see signs of it shifting. A third area might be you're somewhere in between. It's not fully manifested yet, but it's not just on the little sign level. You're really feeling it, that it's so close by. So for me, this is telling that it's like a lot of areas that you're dealing with at this very moment. It can be like relationships, it can be living situation, finances, your body, your work situation, like just a lot of different things happening. And with this card, it just says every single situation that you're working on is about to shift for the better. And I'm drawn to the you're giving and you're receiving. So maybe you have found this whole balancing, I help people and the universe helps me. It doesn't necessarily mean that you get the help back from another human being or even the same person that you're helping. But it means that what you're giving, you will receive. And it's something around this that you're starting to really from the heart are giving in a different, like, it's not so conditional. I don't know if it's been conditional, but it feels like it's not conditional, that you're really helping people. And it can be with nothing comes to mind right now, but it can really be anything that you're helping them with. And maybe in the past, I don't receive this, but because I do receive that it's very unconditional. Now it's very unconditional. Maybe in the past, it was more like, yeah, I'll do this for you if you then do this for me, or yeah, I'll whatever that was, I'll do this. But it was always a but, and it was always like you felt entitled to then, because you helped that person, to then come ask them for something and really, expecting them to help you back, or otherwise, like they could go do something with themselves. And now it feels like, no, you're just really helping where you can. And it doesn't matter if it comes back even through them. And what I then want to add, it doesn't even matter if it comes back through another human being. It matters that it comes back through the universe. That's where you're at right now. Second card is intuition. Trust your intuition. This couldn't be more important right now, that you need to trust your gut. You need to trust your inner sense, your inner knowing. And I feel like since this card comes out next to this, it's not a stand-alone card. The intuition is about trusting everything that is about to shift in your life. Meaning, if you're changing your living situation, if you're looking at houses, if you're looking to buy a house, or if you're like relocating to a different city or even a different country, I mean, there's probably a lot of like practical stuff going into that, and maybe you feel a bit like you don't know everything about everything. Then your gut comes in to tell you whether this is a yes or whether this is a no. And it's really important that you listen to your own intuition, no matter what everybody else or anybody else is saying. And they can be really, like, if that is a real estate person who really seems to know their stuff, and maybe they've gone through selling so many things in the past and being really successful, and they're showing you something, telling you something about it, and like it feels so good, but in your stomach it's like I get a hint that something is off here. Like, you're using your intuition here. Listen to it. And the same thing with like a relationship. If you're just started to see somebody, or if you're in a committed relationship, if you're started to have feelings that you guys need to get closer to each other, or this is going to end, or you're actually wanting to end this relationship, it's just this little voice inside saying it's time. Or if you're starting to see somebody, like, listen to yourself. It's just a main, message that comes through here, that you learn to listen to your intuition, learn to listen to your guidance system. It's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal if you sort of mess it up. If you buy something and it turns out that it was like a crap hole, you're going to sell it and you're going to find something else. This is not the end of the world. So don't treat it like it is. But you're being guided to really listen, to pay attention and listen to what you feel. And then we have the Angel of Miracles. And the Angel of Miracles usually comes in to tell you that there's a child on the way, or that you are giving birth to something. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a baby. It can be like you're giving birth to a business, like you're launching a business. It can be you're being pregnant with an idea, like you're just, letting an idea just sit there and grow and grow and grow and just become more and more and more. That sort of pregnancy as well is just with you at this very moment. Okay, guys, if you feel like you're resonating with this, if this is a message that like speaks to you, then come with me to the extended if you want. You just click on the link below and we'll take it further there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get up and past those 1,000. It really would help me. Please share it with your friends if you want to. And take care, guys. Hope to see you next week. Bye.